Hey guys, Corey here, coming to you guys today with a question regarding shipping in terms of Overwatch and its community. Now, basically, there's been sort of this tension going on in the Overwatch community between two ships that are currently happening right now. Um, I guess you can call these two shippings popular in their own way. Of course, I'm talking about Pharah X Mercy and then Genji X Mercy. These are the two ships that are popular in the community, in the shipping community right now, and they're also the two ships that are that's basically colliding with each other. I want to say colliding with each other because if you basically go on Tumblr or the Overwatch community forums, there's just nothing but like toxicity going on between the two in terms of which ship is better, why it's better, why this pairing sucks, and it's just a mess. But anyway, so I came here because I wanted to provide my 2 cents on which shipping, on which pairing I like, and then I wanted to ask you guys a question at the end of my opinion. Now, the the pairing I'm going to lean towards on this one is I'm going to lean more towards Genji X Mercy more. But now you're probably noticing that my room got lighter. Yeah, I know, magic is great. But anyway, now the reason why I basically prefer this ship is because where everybody else just doesn't seem to really like the dynamic of a doctor having a relationship with a patient, I kind of like that trope. I understand to some people that it's a trope that's just like, looked down upon because the idea of a patient and a doctor having a romantic relationship is kind of gratuitous. But here's the thing. Yes, we're to some, it could be, it may seem like a bad trope. It can also be a good trope to others, especially if the writing for it is done superbly. And I think if they were to indeed take the writing in terms of these two a little further, like they've been doing in the recent comics and the voice lines, then I think they can make it work. Speaking of voice lines, let's talk about those. Now, recently there was an update, but for the voice lines, it was a Valentine's Day update, even though there wasn't a Valentine's Day event. So, in this update, there was Genji. Everybody got, I want to say everybody, but and honestly, it was most people, not everybody, but most characters got some new voice lines, and Genji and Mercy, they got a couple of cute ones. Yeah, but here's the thing. Also, I also in terms of the dialogue between the interactions between characters, I never really got the idea of how people would pair Pharah and Mercy up based on just one bit of dialogue that she got. If she got more, then somebody please explain it to me. But all I hear is that one dialogue of Pharah saying, "Let's keep the skies clear together" and whatnot. And it actually kind of surprised me how the Pharmercy community grew based on that one that one quote. People are saying that because Pharah and Mercy have great synergy, that's why they're compatible with each other. They just have this hero dynamic where Pharah can fly, Mercy can follow her off into the fucking sunset, go wherever the fuck to fight opponents and shit like that. Have Mercy give Pharah healing and damage boost. But if we're going off of synergy, having great synergy and dynamics, Mercy can basically have that with anyone as long as you have the right teammate or whatever. That's just how she works. She can give anybody a fucking damage. She can give anybody a fucking healing boost. She can give that to Reinhardt. She can give that to D.Va. She can give that to Reaper. She can give that to fucking any of the supports, any of the tanks, any of the defense characters like Bastion, Sniper, and Hanzo. Hell, she can even give that to herself if she's playing, you know, like that. That kind of sounded a little bit wrong, but you know. Hey man, I'm just saying, I know one type of support Mercy can give Genji. But yeah, ever since this whole love triangle started, all I've seen is nothing but pettiness on the forums. Especially, not trying to put down the Pharmercy shippers, but a lot of this pettiness I've been seeing comes from them. I mean, I don't know what it is. Is it the fact that they don't want to see like a straight ship? Is it the fact that people don't really like Genji? I don't know if people like Genji or not, but is this the case? I don't know. There's ships in the Overwatch community. There's more ships than just these three, and I don't see any hostility from them. But it just seems that like Pharah x Mercy or Genji x Mercy, like there's just like this huge, like, well, I wouldn't say huge, but like there's this conflict between the communities of these ships. But you know, at the end of the day, no matter whether we like it or not, it all just comes down to like who the writers choose and who they like more and everything. And I've also seen in the forums that there was this one guy that posted, you know, if Blizzard was smart, they would go towards Pharmercy, because as it does stand, Pharmercy does seem to have the largest following to pairings. But I mean, like I've said before, they could go with Pharmercy, they could go with Genji, and if they decide to go with Genji x Mercy, hopefully the writers can do a good job putting a lot of development into making that relationship work, so that way eventually the Gency community can grow and become bigger and bigger, just as big as Pharmercy. You never know. But yeah, so that's basically my 2 cents on who I like, which shipping I like, and why in my opinion it works. But enough about me. I want to hear what you guys have to think. So hey, give me a like, post in the comments which ship you think is the better ship. You can give your reasons why, and I'll see you later. Peace.